Hello, good morning, people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Kim? What's going on, Miss Jocelyn? Pastor Kino, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How many of you guys are ready for Christmas? How many of you have done some Christmas shopping? You're preparing to cook. You're preparing to do something that you would normally not do. Who's doing something a little bit different? Miss Cynthia, are you doing something a little bit different? Is school closed for you already, Miss Cynthia? Are you out of the classroom? I want to know, Jamal, what's the plan for Christmas? Are you a chef? Do you go in the kitchen during Christmas? Pastor Kino, do you cook? I think Kendrick cook. I don't know if Vito cooks. Vito, do you cook? Okay, or is Miss Linda the chef? Who's ready for Christmas, y'all? Who is ready for Christmas? Who's ready for uh 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 uh? Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Well, good morning to everybody. I am so grateful. Wow, Miss Cynthia. Wow. Look at God. Look at God. Fido say I'm getting ready. Getting ready. Man, listen, what a year it has been. What a year it has been. Thank you guys for showing up. I hope you guys get some kind of motivation and push to just keep it chucking, man. Just keep it chucking. Just keep it chucking. I appreciate you all. One of the things that I've come to understand is on your journey to creating a life you don't need a vacation from, there are moments where you can get weary in well doing. This year, so many of you guys have dived in and really got connected. Like you, listen, even when it became a little bit over the top and being the same thing, just like, man, I'm hearing a lot of repetitiveness in there. But the truth is, it's not about having been that it's repetitive. It's about making sure that it is ingrained. Okay, making sure it's ingrained. Miss Cynthia, you're an educator. You're in the school system. Repetition is the mother of learning. We know that sometimes we got to hear it 1,000 times to get it. And what we want to do is, guys, you want to become one with the truth. You don't want to basically allow it to go into one ears and come out the next. You want to become one with the truth. And so don't get tired of hearing what's right. Okay? Don't get tired of hearing what's right. As a matter of fact, make a commitment to keep showing up or keep reading or keep attending, keep being involved with until you get your breakthrough. Until you could see all that you're supposed to get out of that class, out of that book, out of that person. You just tell yourself, hey, I have a coach for a reason. I have that book for a reason. I have that class for a reason. Let me tell you guys, I am not joking about this, okay? I've been doing some classes. Look at this. Check this out. This is a certification stuff. I've been working the stuff. And I told myself, I am not going to allow this just to be about the certification and various licenses that I'm trying to get. I want to make sure that I become one with the message. Okay, I want to become one with the truth that I know. Most people will tell me, Miller, I know. And my push for them is, could you move beyond simply knowing? Could you move beyond simply knowing? You want manifestation. Let's all say that this morning. It's manifestation time. Come on, Kendrick. Come on, Miss Cynthia. It's manifestation time. As you go over, as you embark and move towards 2024, as you cross over into the new year, let's go ahead, Kim. It's manifestation time. You say, hey, I know the truth. Now I need the manifestation of the truth to reveal or show itself to me and everybody around me. Somebody say, I was born for greatness. Then show me greatness. Somebody say, I was born to live financially secure. Then show me that you're financially secure. It's manifestation time. Now, here's what that's going to demand. That's going to demand that you break some bad habits. Ooh. Going into 2024, some things got to be left behind. How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe going into the next year, if some things got to be left behind? You got to learn how to assess and identify what are unhealthy habits that's keeping me back from being my best self. Even at this stage of my life, yes, you are not as young as you used to be. Yes, you're not as quick to learn and change and adjust. But here's what you know. Here's what you know. If God gives me a new year, which I believe I'm going to be given a new year, if God allows me to cross over into the new year, I'm coming for everything that belongs to me. I want it all. It's manifestation time. Now, what that's going to require is for you to make a commitment to leave some stuff behind. You got to change your ways. You got to change your ways. Let's own that today. I'm learning how to change my ways. You know, what's a statement you should be aiming towards it? I'm hearing a lot in 2024. Boy, she changed a lot. Oh, she ain't the same. He ain't the same. If you haven't heard someone said that to you in a while, Houston, you got a problem. Oh, he's changed a lot. She's changed a lot. And here's the deal. You're going to continue to change. Because here's what we know. Everything is constantly changing. Then why aren't we changing? Why aren't we changing? AI is coming, or not AI is coming. AI is here. And we got to learn how to embrace it. Okay? Smart cars are here. We got to learn how to embrace it. Technology is not going anywhere. We got to learn how to embrace it. Somebody said, well, I don't have enough time. That's not true. You just got to learn how to identify you haven't changed enough to embrace the time that you've been given. Okay? So I'm pushing you to think 2024, big changes are coming, and how those changes are going to happen is going to bring about a level of awe. People are going to be like, oh my God, he changed so much. Oh my God, she changed so much. It's okay. It's okay. As a matter of fact, this is what I believe at my very core. This is what I believe. If people say you haven't changed at all, that's not actually a compliment when it comes to growth and development, when it comes to your mindset, when it comes to the things you do on a daily basis, when it comes to your language. If they say, boy, you haven't changed at all, your mindset hasn't changed at all, Jamal, that's a problem. That's a problem. Marley, listen, your behaviors haven't changed at all. I haven't seen you in 3 years. I haven't seen you in 5 years. I haven't seen you in 10 years. And we're sitting down and you're still talking the same way. You're still doing the same things. Listen, my message may not have changed much, but my life sure has. My message haven't changed much, but my life sure has. You get to that point where you start to realize, man, listen, I am going to make sure that I am changing appropriately within the time frame to which I live within, because I don't want to lose my window. I don't want to lose my opportunities. I don't want to lose my chance to capture all that I'm supposed to capture at any given moment. Okay, this morning we're continuing our teaching series on how do we prepare ourselves? How do we prepare ourselves for an unexpected future? How do we prepare ourselves for an unexpected future? That's real talk, y'all. 2024 is going to bring a lot of things that we did not see coming. Okay, but what you know and I know is the Bible tells us about the importance of having wisdom. And wisdom tells you that preparation is the best way to succeed. Prepare for what you're praying for. Prepare for what you're wanting to prevent. Let me say it again. Prepare for what you're praying for. Prepare for what you're wanting to prevent. Don't just keep your fingers crossed and hope and wish and pray that it all works out. The devil is a liar. God has given you a brain. God has given you hands. God has given you abilities to be able to step out of your bed on a daily basis and tell yourself, that's the last time that's going to happen to me. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself up to have a backup plan. I'm going to set myself up to be able to not have to deal with the same circumstances or situation the same time every year from the same set of people. Sometimes you're just like, Jesus, why am I not learning? Why is this the same thing? Well, this has always been the way it is. That's just where it's been. So today, when I talk about how to prepare for an unexpected future, Kendrick, how do I prepare for an unexpected future, Jamal? Guess what I want to talk about? Monday, I talked about make sure you got some money. Okay, make sure you got some money. Okay, listen. When crisis presented itself, if you have some money, it'll help you to navigate through that crisis so much easier. Okay, make sure you got some money. The next thing I said was make sure you're teachable. When crisis presents itself, when an unexpected future presents itself, you find yourself sometimes having to change cities, change job, change automobile, change just living accommodation, change the side of the city you live on. And a lot of times that's difficult for some people because they're not lifelong learners. They don't know how to adapt. They don't know how to pivot. They don't know how to change. And you just got to tell yourself, hold on. Okay, number one, Miller said it, write this down. Day one was money. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that video. Day two is the become a lifelong learner. Make sure that you're open and willing to change according to the times that you're in. Then I said day three, which was yesterday. Okay, yesterday I encouraged you guys all. I said, listen, if you're going to do it, okay, if you're going to do life, make sure you go ahead and you start setting yourself up with an understanding, okay, with an understanding of you being able to see the things you're going to need. Now, today I want to talk about network and community. I want to talk about networking and community. I believe this with my whole heart. If you are doing life alone with no community and no interest in networking, you're doing life wrong. You're doing life wrong. If you're at a stage of your life, I don't have any friends, I don't have any network, I don't deal with my neighbors, I don't deal with the people on my job, I don't deal with the people at my church, I don't deal with the people at my child's school, I don't deal with the people in my city, I am here today to tell you, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Why are you going to lose? Because human beings are social creatures. Okay? Human beings are social creatures. You are so right, Karen Miller. Come on, community matters, man. Community matters. Okay? Listen, drop me anywhere on the planet. The thing that I'm going to ensure is I got to make sure find the community that I need to connect with to ensure that, listen, I am not alone. Write this down. We do better together. Let me see how many of y'all going to write that down this morning. Come on, Randall. Come on. It's good to see you this morning, Randall. Come on. Listen, we do better together. Write it down. Let me see how many people gonna jump in and do that. We do better together. Please grab a hold of that. Please grab a hold of it. We do better together. Okay? Evangelist, woman of God in Jamaica, God bless you. We do better together. Own that. Listen, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And let me tell you who are the people that are often taking advantage the most. The people who are alone, the people who don't have support system, the people who don't have communities, the people who don't have a tribe, the people who don't have a network, the people who are not connected to a family base. You need a support system. You need a support system. You need a support system. And let me tell you something, a network can be built. A support system can be built. A community can be built. You just got to know, I am not going to do life alone. I need to have a well-rounded base of support system that's around me, where, Megs, the goal isn't to get as much as I can from others. The goal is to have win-win. Have the win-win dynamics, okay? The win-win dynamics. Here's the win-win dynamics. The win-win dynamic simply says, I am here to bring value to my community. My community, Brady, my community is here to bring value to me. Watch out for the suckers in 2024. Yeah, you all heard it. Coach Miller said it. Write that down. Watch out for suckers in 2024. That's the people who only want to take. That's the people who want to take. You got to watch. Listen, is there a mutual sense of exchange? Is there a mutual sense of exchange? Is there a win-win dynamics going on? What's in it for me? What's in it for you? Okay? What's in it for me? What's in it for you? If you can't, listen, ladies and gentlemen, if it's win-lose, no deal. If it's lose-win, no deal. Because when that happens, see, if I'm winning and you're losing, you're going to feel like you're being taken advantage of. If you're winning and I'm losing, I'm going to feel like I'm being taken advantage of. The goal moving forward, if you're in the effective living community, if you're doing life with a tribe, a support group, a network, you tell them, hey, listen, I've come too far. I've gone through life too much to be suckered, okay? To be taken advantage of. I don't need nobody coming in my life. I don't need nobody walking alongside me. I don't need nobody sitting next to me, come on, who is just taking from me. Okay? Who's just taking from me. I am here to tell you win-win is possible. 2024, it's all about win-win. I want you to win, and you should want me to win. When you find people like that, put them within your network, put them within your community. People who are okay seeing you win, and people you are okay seeing them win. Okay? If you are okay seeing others win, hats off to you. But here's what you got to do also. Don't just look and be like, well, I like seeing people win. The question is, are the people around you like seeing you win? Are the people around you like seeing you win? Now, here's what I'm going to say, and I'm closing. I'm done. Listen, I'm going to finish this year strong because I got to help some people. Okay? There is nobody who come close to me. I don't try to figure out how can I help you. I like helping people. I like helping people, but also I know what I've been very sensitive about is I'm very sensitive about this one side play where I like helping you, but you are not so motivated to help me. Okay? Come on. These gray on my face ain't here for nothing. These little wisdom, man. Wisdom says, listen, sow what you sow, you reap. I'm going to give in anticipation with an intent to receive, maybe not from you, but from somebody else. We all have to have this whole view of, I want to give to humanity to see others flourish. Write that down. I want to give to humanity to see others flourish. But I'm going to also open myself up for others to give to me so I can flourish. Write this down. I want to give to humanity so others can flourish. That's the reason why I wrote the book. That's why I wrote this book. I wrote this book because I want to see other people flourish. I printed these shirts because I want to see people mindset shift, that they know this is possible. I can create a life I don't need a vacation from. That's what this is all about. right? But so here's the deal. I want to see others flourish. But here's what I want. I want to be surrounded by some other people who are okay seeing me flourish. Nobody gets haterade going on when they see me upgrading, when they see me doing well. Okay, watch those people who don't clap when you win. Okay, watch those people who get a little salty, a little distant because you're growing and you're becoming better. Write this down. Growing trees lose leaves. Okay? Okay? Growing trees lose leaves. If you're gonna get in your feelings because I got a new car, I got a new house, I wrote a book, or I started a TV program, or I got the corner office, or you know what I'm saying, or I started that business, and now you don't want to call, you don't want to talk, you don't want to connect as much anymore. Good for you. Growing trees lose leaves. Snip, snip, you're gone. You're out of here, and somebody else is going to come in who can appreciate who I am at this stage of my life. Some people come for a reason. Some people come for a season. Some people come for eternity. Let me say that again. Some people come for a reason. Some people come for a season. Some people come for eternity. The only thing I will tell you, the mistake we all can make, and you should not make anymore, is that you are doing life with neither. You don't have no one close to you for a reason. You don't have no one close to you for a season, and you have nobody who's been with you for eternity. If that's you, you are doing life wrong. I said that to you for free. You didn't even buy the book, and you got that principle from Coach Miller. So, why do I need a community, Miller? Why do I need support system? Because in times of crisis, in times of uncertainty, the guy who has no one to call on is going to find himself dealing with a level of hardship that he did not or she did not have to deal with. Okay? Well, I'm not a people's person. Then here's the deal. You're going to stay small. You're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay limited. You're never going to maximize your potential to the highest level. You got to get out of your own way. I'm not a people's person. Here's what I know. You can become a people's person. You can learn how to become a people's person. So go ahead and tell yourself, in 2024, that's going to be one of my major goals, to become more of a people's person. Well, I don't like to deal with these kind of people. Those kind of people could be the ones that get you to your next level. And you could have found yourself stuck for a long time because you have been dismissing your deliverer. You've been hindering yourself from growth because the person or the people who can elevate you, you don't want to sit at the table with. You don't want to be in the same room with. You don't want to be on the same board with. You don't want to be within that neighborhood with. You don't want to go to lunch with. Well, guess who's going to lose? You. Because here's what I know. You're going to need somebody. If you're going to do anything significant in the earth, if you are going to do anything significant in the earth, you are going to need someone. Somebody ought to shout, this brother is teaching today. Woo! Are y'all feeling me? So if you're not doing life with others, you're doing life wrong. Okay? If you're not doing life with others, you are doing life wrong. Now, you could change that. You don't have to stay that way. Okay? You don't have to stay that way. You have to just decide, hey, listen, I got to figure out who's assigned to help me. Which room do I need to be in? Which seats I need to sit at which table. Okay? But what I know I need to do is I need to broaden my horizon. Remember this. Remember this, Brady. Remember this, Kim. Remember this, Evangelist Blake. The greater the assignment on your life, the more people you're going to need to fulfill that assignment. Somebody needs to share this. Tag this to somebody right now. Somebody needs this before they wondered why 2024 is looking blimp because 2023 was very difficult. It's because they're not surrounded by the right people. You're not surrounded by the right people. Let me tell you something, man. Somebody has what you need. Okay? Somebody has what you need. Somebody knows. Watch this. Watch this. Ooh, Brady, you ready for this? Evangelist Blake, are you ready for this? Watch this. Watch this. Watch it. Someone is watching you mess up who's capable of helping you, and they ain't saying nothing. Yeah. So let me say that again. Someone is watching you mess up who is capable of helping you, and they ain't saying anything. Now, I know somebody wants to get in their feelings, Brady. I know somebody wants to get in their feelings, Randall. They want to get in their feeling because they say, well, Miller, why haven't they said anything? Why wouldn't they say anything? Why wouldn't they say anything? Because a lot of people believe this principle that I teach. I believe this with my whole heart. A lot of people believe this. I teach this principle. A lot of people believe this principle. You ready for it? Advice given but not requested is seldomly appreciated. Miss Cynthia, you may want to post that later. Okay? Dr. Minute. Okay? Dr. Benjamin Minute. Listen, you know this, Bishop. Watch this. Advice given but not requested is seldomly appreciated. That's why your deliverer could be watching you and not say anything, because you have decided not to open your mouth and make it known, hey, what do you see of me that I need to do that could be done better to get me to my promised land? Oh, Miller, I won't say that. Okay? I won't say that. Oh, well, why won't you say that when the truth of the matter is, here's this, watch this, Dr. Manu, watch this. We all have access to someone who can help us get to the next level. Let me say that again. We all have access to someone who can help us get to the next level. Ooh, but you know what happens? I'm going to close with this. You know what happens? We get familiar. You know what happens? We walk in pride. You know what happens? I don't want to ask him anything. I don't want to ask her anything. You got to realize God did not place you here to lose. God did not place you here to lose. And if you've been going around the same mountain, dealing with the same issues, you got to ask some very deeper, heartfelt questions. What is it that I'm missing? And who's around me that can help me to get past where I am? Because I know there's more in me, but clearly I can't get me there by myself. Well, you know, Miller, I'm not a people's person. Houston, that's your problem. Okay? Oh, I don't want to ask anybody for help. You have not, because you ask not. Knock, and the door should be open. Seek, and you should find. Come on, be willing to go where you haven't gone before. I like this statement. Someone is watching you who is capable of helping you, and they're not saying anything because you have not set yourself up to be that kind of person that's approachable and open for advice. And I've learned as a coach, advice given but not requested is seldomly appreciated. So I don't engage in giving out free content just because I realize there is no shortage of information in the earth. Your problem is very known to a lot of people. A lot of people know why you're broke. A lot of people know why you're sick. A lot of people know why you ain't going nowhere in life. A lot of people know why you ain't elevating. A lot of people know, and you have access to those people, but you still aren't going to go anywhere because you're not willing to get past whatever mindset that have held you back and says enough is enough. An unexpected future is real. In other words, you have no clue what 2024 is going to bring. But what you could do along the way in preparing for 2024 is to surround yourself with the best people. I'm going to close up with this. Surround yourself with the best people. Because if you've been in my coaching program for a while, you know I teach that. I teach that the kid with the most friends on the playground can't be bullied. Let me say that again. The kid on the playground with the most friends can be, but I'm not talking about the kid on the playground who knows the most people. I said the kid on the playground who has the most friends can be bullied. Brady, somebody's going to say, you can't touch Miller. That's my friend. Somebody is going to say, no, not him. Not him. You got to make sure you got some friends on the playground. In 2024, you need some friends on the playground. Well, I don't have friends. Go make some friends. Go make your friends. Make yourself friendly. Get out of your comfort zone. Stop going in the room and not talking to people, or stop going in the room and being so talkative and learn how to listen. Study what has hurt you up to this point. Okay, study what has hurt you up to this point and make a commitment in 2024 to shift. Hello, somebody. 2024 is the time for shifting. Repent, change your ways, go the other way. The way you've been going has been hurting you. Now I'm hearing, Lord, help me to shift. In other words, if I was too talkative in 2023 and that kept me back, help me to shut up. Then, if I've not spoken and I have not engaged in connecting with others, help me to speak up. Help me to be willing to go into rooms that I was uncomfortable going into before. Don't miss tomorrow, last day. It's going to be good, because here's what we all have to do. We have to learn how to prepare for an unexpected future. The truth is, we can't see all that's coming, but we can set ourselves up to have the best chance of doing well with that which we did not anticipate. Come on, somebody. God bless you. You don't want to miss tomorrow. Bye-bye.